Yes, last December he pulled off a stunning win. He boxed a brilliant fight to show Amir Khan how it's done. He beat Colombian banger Bredes Prescott in style over 12 rounds. Khan had been knocked out in about, a few seconds, to be honest with you, by Prescott a few months earlier. Well, a bit earlier, actually. It's Kevin Mitchell, and I'm delighted to say that he's the main attraction on Frank Warren's show at Wembley on Feb 13. That's Valentine's night. I won't be there, won't be here, won't be there. It's nothing personal. Welcome, Kevo.
All right, Steve, how's things, mate?
Yeah, fantastic, fella. How's things with you? Have you got used to the idea that you boxed a fight of your life and gave Prescott a boxing lesson?
Yeah, I think it's just one of those things. I've always known I could do it at that sort of level.
Yeah.
Jimmy Tibbs had me right in training and that. I got in the fight and just showed everyone really what I'm about and how good I am, really.
You know what, I was talking before Christmas, not to you, but to someone else, saying that if Jimmy Tibbs had been an American, we'd be praising him as the greatest trainer in the world. But he's basically, he's got very little recognition for what he helped you put into practice that night, has he?
Most definitely. I think, you know what, I was actually heading to America myself that night, and
I remember, yeah, you were going to go.
Because I spent a couple of hours in the gym with Jimmy Tibbs that one day, helping my brother out sparring. I realised that I didn't need to go to America. I didn't need to move to to the USA to further my career to become a world champion. I know Jimmy had what it takes. Jimmy and Mark, like father and son, sort of joint team. Man.
Yeah, you mustn't forget Mark's input, because you're right. It is a double act, those two, and a good one at that. Now, Kev, we move on. We got this fight next Saturday. It's a sort of treading water fight in many ways, isn't it?
Yeah, so he's a tough cookie. He's a typical Colombian.
Yeah,
all
hard.
Colombians ain't the sort of fights you're going to go out and get an easy one man job on a Colombian. I imagine I'm going to be there for quite a few long rounds, perhaps even points. If it has to be, do you know what I mean? So, but I'm really want to turn on a bigger performance here in London. So I've got my first big show that I've ever done, and it's at London, so I want to put on a massive performance. Yeah,
and it's a pity it couldn't have been at, say, the XL or the O2 a little bit closer to where your fan base is, but it's not the end of the world to get over there for the boys, is it, to be honest with you?
No, most definitely ain't massive big deal. It's in London, it's at Wembley, so it's not really a big deal to me. No. I'm going to put on a big show in London.
You're right about this guy. I mean, he's tough, he's lost a few, but he's tough, he's a hard, Spanish-based Colombian, but after this, Kev, is it your understanding that it's going to be some good news? You're actually going to get a crack somewhere at a world title?
Yes, Steve, definitely. I was speaking to Frank about things, and that we're open looking. I think we're looking on. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's going to be the summer sometime.
Good.
After this fight, but I'm looking on. Hopefully, Mark will see this.
Yeah, good. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it's a big fight. It's a tough fight. Hopefully, someone like the O2 or even open air in the summer at West End Football Ground.
Yeah, you deserve it, Kev, because I mean, as entertaining as your career's been, it's amazing to think that it's nearly 7 years old.
Exactly.
I mean, that's staggering, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mental. It's crazy. As in 7 years gone by so quick.
Yeah.
And it's just mad how fast it's gone. I'm 30 unbeaten. I've stayed with Frank ever since I've turned pro, and
Yeah.
And I've just done really well. My whole career, Frank's guided my career perfect. I've got a 35 record now, and so.
Yeah, you sort of done nothing wrong, but it just seemed there was a couple of fights in the middle where you sort of didn't go on. Then there was other stuff happening. Different fights seemed to be getting all the limelight, and that all ended, in my opinion, on that late night up in Newcastle when you suddenly came good and everything you'd been promising the whole way through.
Yeah, I think that night, everyone was like before that fight, everyone was saying like about me and Amir fighting and things, and even my own people was umming and ahhing when I beat him. And
I was umming and ahhing because I wasn't sure about size. You remember?
And I was umming and ahhing with I beat Khan, and I think a lot of people now, ever since I've been about and that, it's like ever since I've been going about now, and I've been around my own town, around my own anywhere I've been up.
They're
London
fancying it.
They fancy me against Khan now. They've seen what I'm actually about and what I can do.
No, that was. I'm just going to tell the listeners, if you didn't see. If you hadn't paid the money on Sky to see Kevin's job against Prescott, it was one of the finest performances last year in a British ring. It was absolutely stunning. It was punch perfect for 36 minutes. It was absolutely brilliant. Kev, tell me about this thing you're doing on Saturday.
On Saturday?
Yeah, is it the Spark, the training day? Is that still on?
It's the opening training day. Yep, it's at Brent Cross Shopping Centre.
All right. Is it you and Chisora, or just you on your own?
I think it's me on my own. I think Chisora's going to be getting there. I think a few of the Olympians are going to be there.
Good.
I think I'll start at 12 and finish at 1. So I'm on there for an hour at Brent Cross Shopping Centre. So 12
o'clock till 1 this Saturday, Brent Cross Shopping Centre. Kevin's going to be in the ring. Then there'll be, I think, James DeGale's going to be in the ring. And whatever you do with James DeGale, don't shout out George Groves' number. He's losing his mind over that challenge, isn't he?
I'll get him on a wind-up. He'll blow a gasket.
Kevo, he'll blow a gasket.
He's a good laugh, James, though. He knows
Lovely
the score,
kid, man. Of course he does. Hey, listen, we all know the score. We're in a fantastic business, a hard business, a good business. Listen, Kev, I'm going to be away next week. Don't take your eye off the prize next week, son. Don't take your eye off the prize next Saturday. You got to think. You got to use the brain you used last year. Please.
Yeah, I will do, Steve, definitely. Make sure you catch it, though. Make sure you watch it somewhere.
Of course, I'll be overseas. I'll be watching it. Don't worry about that. Listen, Kev, say hello to everybody for me. And listen, by the way, Vinny's spinning out, isn't he?
He's fighting well now. He's 13 unbeaten, if I'm right. Yeah, 13 unbeaten. He's flying at the minute. He's looking good in the gym, sparring and that.
He's suddenly grown into it, hasn't he? Because he was like a baby forever. You know what I mean by baby. Then suddenly
young, late mature he was, wasn't he?
Yeah, good. No, listen, I'm pleased for the kid. Kevin Mitchell, thanks so much. Good luck next week.
Thank you very much, Steve.
No, my pleasure. So that's Saturday at Brent Cross. Kevin Mitchell there talking about maybe, hopefully, getting Katsidis at the end of the summer. I certainly hope so. The tech